Heru here once again. Just wanted to inform you again, just staying on top of it. You know, literally a couple questions I'm starting to see more and more, and I want you to know that there is no money. Period. There is no money. This is the key element. I have a little background of some college. You know, I did graduate from Highline Community College, per se, out in Des Moines, Washington. But I did take an accounting class, and I would advise all of you, and I would challenge all of you to learn accounting principles. And when you understand accounting, you will understand what this Federal Reserve System is actually doing to you and your money, your so-called money that you think you got. You know, but it's literally no money. I mean, you can check my paper. You pull my cards, please pull my cards. Definitely. I want to be challenged. I love the challenge. I love when people asking me certain questions. At the same time, we need to start really understanding history. History has shown us 1933 that the fiat dollar was no longer, or the gold standard was no longer in circulation. So we got to understand that the Constitution actually tell you that gold and silver was the money, the backing of true money, what real money is. Anything else is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? It don't work. They got us processing on a system that don't even exist, really. Only exists in a democracy form of government. So we got to look at what we're doing, and we got to look at the questions we're literally asking, because the questions you're asking, don't take me wrong, it's great. People are asking questions. That's a good thing. But do you do this with your teacher? Do you do this with your preacher? Do you do this with other elements in your life? That's my challenge to you. And that's the good thing. I want you to challenge. I want you to question all that you can, but question every part of the system. Not just a system that, oh, I'm about to go against the IRS or the Federal Reserve System or the government or whoever it may be, and they're going to take me to jail, or fear, people. But fear is gone when you understand, or when you overstand some information that you need to be having automatically. You know what I'm saying? The school system has set us up like this. They set us up to fail, pretty much guaranteed that. They set us up to fail. So that's why I'm here just explaining, kind of giving you an insight and making it simple. Because I know some of the gurus is putting it down. They saying these terminologies getting you way off. You know, hey, I'm right in that situation as well. You know, but I do have a Black's Laws dictionary, and I have a whole bunch of dictionaries, you know, I just reference from. Guaranteed, so I can get that understanding. Gordon Hall definitely be hitting it up. He's a walking dictionary. So definitely, it's an understanding about really getting more insight of what you're actually talking about. This is basically talking about accounting. This whole system is about accounting. And they do have a publication out there, and I do have it available on the Ning site. Not yet available on the Ning site, because I haven't had the time to read the documentation yet. But it's the principles of accounting. Actually, the principles of all the accounting systems in the world, literally, because the federal banking system is all around the world. Everybody use that system. They might have different forms and everything according to their so-called country, but basically everybody's utilizing that system. So people, bear with me, bear with those gurus, and bear with those people who's actually supplying you with this information. They're trialing and error too, but most of the time the trial and error stuff is up. You know, the m4v stuff works, period. It's been working since the beginning of it, 1933, when they actually gave you that remedy. So it's been working. You just been the lack of the knowledge. We just have the lack of knowledge. You see what I'm saying? So just be more humble, be more patient. That's what I notice a lot of us are not. We're not patient. We're so impatient that we want things right now. Well, I need to get this question answered. And it's funny, they need to get the question answered, but they ain't even on the first phase of it yet. So that's killing me. You know, handle your business first. Do it. You know, because when I did the m4v, yeah, I messed up. I didn't even endorse the back of it. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, I started listening to Jerry Kane, what he was doing, a couple other people, what they was doing, you know, Fisher, you know, what they was doing, you know, literally, they're not putting all that other information on there. They utilizing the system as it is. That's why I would advise you and challenge you. Look up the UCC, I believe it's 3, UCC code 3, or 3, yeah, code 3, I believe it's UCC code 3 instruments. Yeah, instruments. Maybe that might be the wrong code, but I know it's in one of negotiable instruments. Go look it up. Period. UCC, the UCC code, Uniform Commercial Code. Go look it up, and I believe it's 3. It might be 3. I believe it's 3 or it's 6. One of them. It's one of them. But negotiable instruments. And when you start reading that and getting an understanding of what negotiable instruments, you can Google that. Google that or Bing that. Negotiable instruments, and read it, or Baker's acceptance, and read it and really get an understanding of what's going on. If you have questions, you can always contact me. I'm pretty much here 24 hours a day. So that's what I'm saying. That's my job. My time is very important. So, hey, if you can donate something to keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate whatever you can give, But at the same time, definitely, it's an understanding and an overstanding that we all need to grasp, especially all the people who's actually on these forums. You know, I know Creditors and Commerce is pretty huge, about 10,000 people or so, roughly, give or take. I'm just throwing that out there. Then you have my Sovereign World, then you have my Sovereignty Church of Christ, and a couple other elements out there. You know, the Google user groups, and I know a lot of people are shooting this video to other people. So definitely, send it out to your friends, buddies, and inform people, because this is where it is. You know what I'm saying? I have an opportunity where I can talk to the world right here in the privacy of my own home, and, you know, and actually get hits and sites, and people hit me up on questions. I enjoy the questions, really. I enjoy the challenge. So definitely, if I don't have the answer for you, I'll find it somewhere. If I don't get it, I'll get somebody to find it for you. Guaranteed that. You know, that's how I roll. And my whole point is really helping out humanity, or helping out the sentient being, the fellow sentient being. Because, you see, if we don't help each other out, nobody else is going to help us. Huh? So, and I'm sure the government, they definitely want us to get on top of this game anyway. You know, the m4v process, the acceptance for value, the bill of exchanges, the promissory notes, and etc., etc. That's all your remedy. That's all for you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to understand. Like I said, I can't express it enough. You got to understand what's going on. And the understanding is really not that hard. We're making things so hard and so challenging that you fail to realize the little things. It's really about the little things. I remember my coach used to tell me back in the day, you know, I used to be a professional wrestler. No, I'm joking with you. I used to, but I wrestled collegiate. I was a junior high school, college level as well. I was all-American and all that, you know, back in my day. Look, I ain't that old, but at the same time, my coach always used to tell me the little steps. It's always the little things, the little steps to get to the bigger steps. And basically, when the little things are accomplished or success, when you succeed on the little things, the bigger things will start to happen and mountain up or just coming down. You know, like shit rolls down and gather up. That's the metaphor, for example. But at the same time, the remedy is here for you. And all issues are covered. That's the beautiful thing. All issues, all your questions are covered. You just got to find it. But at the same time, all the questions that's being questioned have an answer, but it's already been done for you. Somebody already asked it. They might have asked it in a different form of way, but it's already been asked. So definitely, all you got to do is plug it in CIC or Creditors and Commerce, any of the Yahoo groups. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, even in the NEAN group of My Sovereign World or Sovereign Church of Christ, these are available for you. People, if you really want your true sovereignty, if you want to claim your true sovereignty back, because you are sovereign, you just got to claim your right back. That's the key element. And it's all for you, guaranteed, as long as you're coming into the mindset or the mind state. You know what I'm saying? You are that state. So think about that. And I appreciate your time. Peace, love, and blessings. And for those of you who don't know, now you know. So, hey, much love.